Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, and today's video is another real versus fake, this time with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomades. I got one from Ulta and another one offline, so we're going to compare the real versus fake, and if you want to know the differences, just keep on watching.
I'm not afraid of...
Okay guys, so let's dive right on in. These are these two boxes. They're in the same exact item, except one is real and one is fake. So, this is the fake one, and this is the real one. So the front of the boxes look very similar. They are very comparable to each other. And I would say that if you didn't know the difference between the icons, that it's really hard to tell the difference, because the icons on the real one are so pretty and the lines are so pretty and defined. But on the fake one, the icons and the font is so blown out and fat. So if you compare the two, this one has really clean lines. This is the real one. And then the fake one has really blown out lines, and the Dipbrow thing at the bottom is different as well. So next, moving on to the left side of the box, the ingredients. So this is the fake one. This is the real one. So the fake one has much more ingredients on it, and it has like a extra warning about rashes, that if you use it and blah blah blah, you might get a rash. So that's a big red flag. Next, we're going to go to the top of the boxes, and we're going to put the fake one on the top. It's a completely different color. The swatchy square is a completely different color than the real one. The real one's actually a dark brown, as compared to the fake one, which has like a gray color up top. Next, moving on to the right side of the boxes, we have the real one on this side. This is the fake one. So the ingredients are completely different. There's a bunch of icons and little logos on this side of the box on the fake one, but the real one does not have that. They have like the cruelty-free and blah 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 on the fake one, but this one just has like a caution and warning on this side. Moving on to the bottom of the boxes, here we have the fake one on top and the real one on bottom. The fake bottom of the box has absolutely nothing on it, it's completely blank, and then the real one has the icons and logos with the cruelty-free and how much is in it and blah blah. It just says who it's distributed by. So, now we're going to the back of the boxes, which is the most similar of these boxes because there's not that similar. But this one is the real one, and this one's a fake one. So the ingredient lists are very similar, and you can see for yourself. It kind of tells you that it's waterproof for your brows, and it just says it defines them and it's the ideal color for you, blah blah blah. Moving on to the insides of the boxes. The openings for the boxes are completely different. This one has like a little opening. This is the fake one. It has like an opening like this on the front face of the box, and then you get the product. But the real one doesn't have this little opening on the front. You have to open it like a regular box. So I just opened it from the bottom. Okay, moving on to the actual containers. I'll give you guys a shot to look at these and compare them. So this one right here is the fake one, and they look almost identical to the real one. The fonts are very, very similar. This one is slightly more blown out, the fake one, but it does look very similar to the real one. The textures on the tops of them are the same. However, the real one has more of a gold colored icon compared to this one, which is kind of like a light gold, kind of silvery color on top of the icon. Moving on to the bottoms of the containers, I'm going to show you like this. This one's the fake one. And if anything doesn't focus, there will be pictures at the end. So they are very comparable at the bottom. There are more words on the fake one, but it's pretty much the same thing other than the sticker being like completely off center on the fake one. Moving on, we're going to go to the outside of the box right here, outside of the container, and it has the same logos. They look exactly the same right here. They both say Anastasia Beverly Hills, and that's it. So we're going to open these up now, and I'm going to show you the textures of them both. Now, I've used my real one quite a lot. It's dipped in there. I use it every day. But here's the products. You can see that the colors are not the same, but they're very similar. So the one that's all messed up is my real one, and this one's a fake one. Now I'm going to take my finger in the fake one, and it is very wet and like liquid chocolate. It's very wet. I'm just going to swatch it on my hand, and realistically, it should not come out like that. A Dipbrow Pomade from Anastasia is very thick in texture, not really liquidy and wet, and yeah. So next I'm going to take my finger into the real one, and it's going to take a while because it's a thicker texture. It's not supposed to be liquidy, and swatch that. Okay, so this one's the fake one, and this one's the real one. The real one is so much different texture, it's ridiculous. So this one's fake, this one's real. The thick one is the real one. Is very thick in texture, kind of hard to apply. It's more like a loose clay, but the fake one is much more liquidy, like a melted chocolate. It's just kind of gross, and I don't think I would put that on my brows. It wouldn't give such a nice, soft, realistic hair effect. It would be more of like a liquidy, wet pencil or eyeliner pen effect on my eyebrows. But I will wipe my eyebrows off, and I will try one on both. Okay, guys, so my eyebrow makeup is completely off, and I have no eyebrows now. So I'm going to do the real one first and go ahead and apply that eyebrow, and then I'm going to use the same exact things cleaned off to perform the second eyebrow with the fake one. So when dipping into the real one, it's very thick and nice creamy texture, and it's really easy to apply. Okay, so now that I have my real brow on, I'm going to go ahead and apply the fake one. I've already cleaned off the brush, and it should be really easy to apply, right? So dipping into this, it's a very different texture. I've already made a huge indentation just by tapping once into it with this little angled brush, and that's really weird. Okay, so already with this first line I've drawn, it's already liquidy and very inconsistent. And it's too dark. Okay, so my fake eyebrow is on, and it looks like garbage. So I'm going to go up close to it, but it's very inconsistent. Like, this part is really, really dark, and then this part gets lighter. When you try to fade the beginning of your eyebrow, it fades out completely. It just gets dirty looking. And the lines that you draw are very inconsistent because the product is very inconsistent and wet. So it's very immovable. I feel like I have to keep fixing errors that it made from just moving and budging and being liquidy and gross, whereas my real brow just stays in place and just fades out perfectly. It doesn't get dirty looking when I fade it, and it's very consistent in color and in texture, and I cannot wait to take this fake brow off. So I will take this off and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, you guys, so I'm back to my normal self, and I would just say that these products are so completely different. The boxes are completely different, the product inside is completely different. You'd think maybe a $2 dupe would be really nice and easy to use. However, it's really liquidy and consistent, the colors are off, and it's just not really worth it. I'd rather just go to Ulta and pick it up, the real one. So I will leave pictures after the end of the video, and you guys are welcome to see and compare the boxes and items for yourself before you get ripped off. So thanks you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. I put out 5 videos a week, and I will see you guys on the next Real versus Fake. Bye!